Don't worry, Pac-Man. I'll regain your consciousness. One more game before I shut this thing off. Let's do probably my favorite out of all these games, Pac-Mania. Why? Because Pac-Man gains the ability to jump. Except this game, this version I believe is the hard mode. This has like the hard mode of Pac-Mania. And I actually have a MAM emulator so I can select the stage. However, on this one, you cannot do that. You can select any stage you like. I'll probably go with stage 2, just because... Hold on a second. We're quitting the game. We are selecting stage 3. Pac-Man's Park. He gains the ability to jump, although later on the ghosts will be able to jump, like those green ones. They aren't going to be able to jump in this stage, but they will gain the ability to jump in later stages. Just make sure you jump, otherwise that happens. This version of Pac-Mania is harder than the remix game, to be honest with you. And each maze comes with its own set musical theme. Pretty cool. And each ghost seems to move as fast. They seem to move at different speeds. I should have jumped that, but apparently the game doesn't think I did. This is probably my favorite musical theme out of all the games. Or at least out of all the Pac-Mania musics. And for those of you wondering, I have played Ms. Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man, Pac-and-Pal. I've played almost every Pac-Man game known to man. Now, one thing I'd like to comment is that I never like to eat the power pellets. I was just desperate to do that just now. I never like to eat the power pellets until the very end, where I can just spam the hell out of it. I mean, since they're giving me the ability to jump, I'm going to take advantage of that ability. And that purple ghost, her name is Sue. The green ghost, his name is Funky. Also, another thing that's pretty nice to know is when you're jumping, like literally right in front of a ghost, they'll back away from you a little bit. They won't really back away from you, but they'll slow down slightly. In some cases, though, like Blinky should have moved toward me, but he actually didn't. I'm going to play another round in a second. Let's just move up to stage number 5. I can't really fast forward. I'm pushing pushing A or select. No, if you push A or start, it'll bring you to the game's menu. This is the hardest of the 3 mazes. Why? Because the ghosts move extra fast. All the ghosts move faster than you. And now, one interesting thing to note is that in the Genesis version, Inky, the blue ghost, he's actually smarter than any of the other ghosts. Well, other than Sue. Sue has the same exact intelligence as Inky. Though in this game, Inky is as clueless as he was back in all the Pac-Man games, really. I do have this game on my MAM emulator. So yeah, the ghost names Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. My favorite rendition of this game would probably be the, my favorite version of this game, I would say, would be the NES version. The only issue is that game is unlicensed. Now, in the game Pac-Man, you could actually land on top of the ghosts and they won't hurt you at all. But that's that's like a platform. I'm actually not sure if the ghosts increase their speed in this maze or not. Because it doesn't really look like they're increasing that speed at all. But when they're in their blue state, they move really fast. Oh! I was gonna say I was close, but then I just barely got hit. But I think you get the basic idea of what this is. The Pac-Mania version, no, in the remix, the Pac-Mania in the Namco Museum remix version, in that game it is far easier. And now, seen here, as you just saw with Funky, if you jump like literally right in front of a ghost, they will back away from you a little bit. It's very interesting. The original arcade version was not like this. The original arcade version, it was more like the remix version. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Overall, this is a pretty good edition. It's not completely necessary to fulfill remix all the way, but still a pretty nice addition to see. So that's Namco Museum Megamix, a pretty fun game and a pretty good fulfillment for Namco Museum Remix. Some of the games have been upgraded and some have been added. Really fun game, and sorry for the hold up that I've had within like the past 2 months. I've been busy with school. I always like to put school in front of gaming. School will always be more important to me than this, but don't worry, I'll always be putting videos up here every so often, much like this one. And this one I did have to split up into 2 parts because of how long it's been, but hey, can't do it all in one shot. My next review, it'll probably be my Halloween review, though I'm not sure what that game's going to be yet, so stay tuned. This is the TF32's signing out, have a great night, and I'm not dead.